Hey guys, it's Michael again, and welcome to another one of our videos. In this series, we're talking about what programs you can add into your company to make yourself stand out from the competition, right? So in this particular video, we're going to be talking of a program that technically is for home care, non-medical agencies, and not for home health. And this is having a pet care program. One of the best ways that we can target market how to be able to make ourselves stand out is that we have a pet care program for our clients. And what happens is, listen, if I'm billing a client $25 an hour for a caregiver to take care of the client, right? And we're servicing the client, let's say just an average of 10 hours a day. So in one day, we're making what? $250 as a potential income. We're just using that in general. But let's say, for example, my profit margin is around $7 per client. So 7 times 10 hours is $70 in one day. 70 times 10 days, right? That's $700. Which means I can make a potential profit on a client around $2,000 a month just on profits alone from a client that we're providing services 10 hours a day. So with that said, right, because we're able to do that, what ends up happening is this. We can add additional resources that makes ourselves stand out. So we provide pet care. So what happens is we actually will call a groomer, a doggy groomer, to come in. One of those mobile vans will come in, and we'll actually give a bath to the dog. If the dog has one of those long hairs, then we make sure that the dog is given a bath, given a cut, made look nice, made to look smelling good and everything like that. And that's such an important thing, right? Because we're adding services like that for the client. Now, let's say, for example, we even will, if the dog needs to be transported somewhere, we can do that as well. If the client ends up in a hospital, for example, we will tell the family that we will actually babysit the dog for up to 7 days, right? And we'll cover those charges. And so sometimes if the patient ends up in the hospital, we're hoping that the patient does come back. But we'll take care of the dog for 7 days, and we'll actually send them to a doggy motel and everything like that. We have contracts with doggy motels, so just in case these things happen. So we're anticipating that stuff. So, so what is $50 that we have to pay a groomer to come in once a month to provide care for the client? But guess what? We stand out. We'll eat the cost. Our company will eat that $50, $60 cost to have them groomed so that the client doesn't have to pay for that, but that's included. But that's how we're able to make ourselves stand out, because then we actually include the care for the dog. Okay? When we admit the patient and we know they have a dog, we actually bring in what we call a pet basket. We have a pet basket, we have a patient basket, an intro to the patient, letting know, thank you so much for letting us start using the services. But at the same time, we also have a packet for the dog. So if the dog's a Shih Tzu, for example, we'll have some bows, little nice outfit in there, some food in there, some snacks. And what happens is a lot of family members appreciate that. A lot of family members will say, oh my God, you guys also care for my mom and you care for her dog. She's going to really love you guys. And so these are the things that's going to help you guys stand out. Now, if you don't want to do a pet care program, that's perfectly fine. My thing here is it's a matter of making yourself stand out, and what can you do to make yourself stand out? Is that particular thing. Now, let's say, for example, the dog is one of the larger dogs, and we can't really walk the dog all the time, but the dog does its number 2, does the duty and all that stuff in the backyard. We also can hire what we call pooper scoopers. Now, here's the thing. We can technically have the caregiver do that, right? Because they do everything. But technically, that is not part of light housekeeping and everything. So we will hire a company that will come once a month as well to do the dog scooping as well, if need be. So that's another thing. We'll eat that cost up. Plus, also, any cost that we spend to taking care of the clients, that actually is tax deductible as well, because it's an expense for the company. So even though the fact that we are spending some money or we're losing money from the overhead of things, but we're gaining clients. And how many seniors out there have pets? A good amount. A good percentage have them, right? So right there alone is, if we have that program compared to another agency that doesn't, who do you think is going to get the patient, or at least has one leg up over the other? We do. So you guys should start thinking about, what other programs can I add in my company? What else can I make ourselves stand out? Now, a lot of you guys, medical home health agencies, are going to say, well, I want to do a pet care program. Technically, you can't, okay? Because you're spending too much more than what you should per patient per allowed by the anti-kickback laws. So you definitely don't want to do that. That's why I specifically said in the beginning of this video, this is for non-medical home care companies only and not for home health agencies. So this is another one of our videos for our programs. Start thinking about other programs that you guys can add. Our goal here at Home Health Success Academy is to create and help you guys have success with your company. Always understand that that's what we're here for, and home health marketing is easy if you know what you're doing, which is what we're helping to give you the knowledge of what to do. Don't forget to click subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon to be notified of any videos that are coming up on a weekly basis. You guys have a beautiful day.